Hello all and welcome to another reading. I decided to do a quick timing reading. This is going to be pretty quick. I'm not going to take too long doing these. We've got 5 groups: group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. You can look over the cards and see which one is pulling your attention the most for your particular question on when will it happen, what is the timing of this, and we're going to get started. Let's get started with group number 1. So group number 1, you've got 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. It'll happen soon enough, but there's still a bit of a wait. I mean, it depends on what it is. It'll happen soon enough. Soon enough. It'll happen soon enough. But let's get a little bit more information. Got 10 of Cups. It's definitely happening. That's one thing that I feel. It's like you should be assured that it's definitely happening. And it's going to happen soon enough. Page of Swords. I also feel like there will be some sort of messaging confirmation to let you know that it's happening, or you're going to receive some sort of a message or an email or a phone call to confirm that it's happening as well. So it's not just about the fact that it's happening and that it's happening soon enough, but also while you're waiting for it to happen, there's going to be some sort of like a message or an email or a phone call that comes through to confirm it. We've got 6 of Cups here. I'm really feeling that it's not going to be that long. Like, you really don't need to wait for this that long. I think 10 weeks at the max. Unless it's something that requires an amount of months. If you're aware that this is something that would require at least 3 months. So maybe it'll require at least 10 weeks. It might be in the longest is like 10 months, but I think that's not going to be for a lot of you. Most of you that picked this group, this is happening very soon. No longer than 10 weeks is what I'm getting for this specific message. So, and it's definitely happening. You're going to have confirmations in terms of like messages, emails. There's going to be a lot of reassurance to let you know that it's happening. So it's not just about when is it going to happen, is it going to happen? There's also going to be consistent reassurance for that as well. So thank you, group 1. That's your timing message. Again, like I said, they're going to be short timing messages, but let's keep on moving. So we're moving on to group 2. 10 of Pentacles. Again, energy of this is definitely happening, but this is going to take a little bit longer. 10 of Pentacles. This is going to take a little bit longer, but the thing is, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen the right way. So as opposed to if it happens, it's almost like if it happens too soon, for you, group 2, if it happens too soon, what I'm getting is that it could happen sooner, but if it happens too soon, it's not going to happen the right way, and your guides and the universe really wants it to happen the right way. It's like it needs to happen the right way or not at all, but it is gonna happen. So I think that's why it's taking a little bit longer, because I feel like, look at that, it needs to happen in a very solid, very stable, very grounded way. I feel like your guides, their main objective is that this thing happens the right way, the most grounded way possible, that it happens in a very stable sort of way rather than when it happens. Your guides are not preoccupied or worried, or like the universe is not preoccupied or worried with the speed at which it happens. They are preoccupied with the consistency, the stability, the grounding that this happens with. 2 of Wands. What I'm getting is that whatever timing you have in your mind or you'd like, that you're kind of like, oh, I want it to be this timing. I would add like a couple of weeks or a couple of months onto that, and you'll know which one it is. You'll know intuitively. For some of you, I think it might be 10 months to 2 years that this is going to happen. But this is, again, not for everyone. Again, use your own. Timing is very difficult, and, you know, it's so itchy in tarot. But the one thing that your guides are assuring you about, it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen in a very solid, correct way. They're kind of saying, would you prefer if it happened and it wasn't grounded and it wasn't practical and it didn't have that solidity or that tangible energy? It's like you're supposed to feel, smell it, taste it. Like you're supposed to really. It's like a meal, right? Certain meals take a certain time to cook, and if you don't cook if you try to rush a meal, if you try to rush cooking a meal, it's not going to taste good. It's not going to be enjoyable. You're not going to feel the full flavor. It's like you're supposed to experience the full flavor of what this is, and that's going to take time. And with the Six of Pentacles, one thing that they're assuring you, just because this is taking longer does not mean that you don't deserve it. Just because it's taking a little bit longer than what you would have liked, it doesn't mean that you don't deserve it. It doesn't mean that you are not worthy of it now. It's just that you're worthy of, like, it's still cooking. You know, what is it, that TikTok sound where it's like, let him cook? Let him cook. I feel like with this, your guides are really saying, let it cook. This is still cooking, is the way that I would put it for this specific timing. But they are assuring you when you're gonna get this is gonna be the most delicious, like they're giving me food analogies. It's gonna be the most delicious, flavorful, perfectly tempered, perfectly like designed meal you've ever fucking eaten in your entire life. That's what they're giving me with this timing. They're saying, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit longer. It's like your guides are kind of like a waiter, and they're just saying it's gonna take a little bit longer, but we're making it super special for you. You are not gonna regret it. You're gonna leave a 5-star review. You're going to leave a 5-star review for this restaurant, for this meal, when you do get it. Like, they really want to specify just how opulent, and like I'm getting opulence and luxury with this situation here. Opulence and luxury is of the essence here. And even if your question doesn't have to do with something that should be opulent or luxurious, there's something to it. It's like it's kind of like it takes time to craft something as perfect as this. This kind of makes me think, if you're like, when will I meet the person that I'm supposed to, like, you know, be with? Your guides are like, oh my god, we're crafting this person. Literally, their guides are crafted, and you're also being crafted, and your relationship is going to be like the most opulent, luxurious, delicious meal you've ever had, but it's still being crafted. It's being cooked. Let it cook. That's kind of what they're saying. But it could be about something else, of course. It's just the example that came to mind. So that's what I have for you. Group number 2. That's your timing messages. So, but it's going to be good. Be sure that this is going to be good. So let's keep on moving. We're moving on to group number 3. So group number 3. Number 3. I almost feel like you've been getting like false things. You keep thinking, oh my god, now it's coming. Oh my god, it's here. And then it's a false thing. That's what I'm getting with this card. And you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's what it's like. You keep thinking oh my god, it's here, it's coming, and then it's like a false thing. You're like, god damn it. So what is the timing of this? I'm hearing when you stop expecting that every time something comes that it is this thing. The timing of this. Page of Swords. It's actually closer than you think. You actually might think that it's a lot further away than it actually is. For this. The Lovers. The Lovers. I don't know. I'm so crazy. Oh my god. I'm crazy. I'm so crazy. I don't know why I'm getting such a playful energy with this group. Maybe you're crazy. We're so crazy, you guys. Group number 3, we're so crazy. Why are we so crazy? Oh my god. What is going on? Why are we so crazy? Oh my god. It's happening sooner than you think. But what I'm getting, it's not gonna happen the way that you think it's gonna happen. Classic. Why is this group so funny? Oh my god. It's like so classic for you. Classic group number 3. Just classic group number 3. Straight up hilarious, crazy, and it's not gonna happen the way you think it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen sooner than you think. I'm actually getting Gemini season for a lot of you. That's quite strong. Gemini season is soon. Oh my goodness, it's like very close. It's like I think you're gonna be kind of nervous and giggly when this comes in, because you're gonna be like, because I think you're gonna be almost because it was like that energy of you keep thinking it's that thing and then it's not. You're gonna be kind of like, okay, is this another dupe? Is this another false start or whatever? Like, I don't know. Wait, you're like, am I crazy to think that this could be it? No. I actually think this is coming a lot sooner than you think. And it's going to come in almost like, there you go, now it's here. Whenever you kept expecting it to be that thing, or whatever it is, whatever this is, it wasn't that, but this one is just going to come in and it's going to be very clear that it is that. But there's going to be this feeling of, okay, I thought it was this thing before, but it's going to be very clear. I think it's going to be made very clear to you that it's actually here now. It's actually here. Yeah. Yep. Gemini season for a lot of you. I'm getting that strongly. So, well, if you're watching this, maybe it's the closest air season if you're not watching this when I'm putting this out. So it could be like Libra season, whatever air season is closest, but I'm really getting Gemini season. So for those of you that are watching it live, well, not live, but whatever. Anyway, thanks group 3. You've been a pleasure. Let's move on. We're moving on to group number 4. Ding, 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 ding. Group number 4, sorry. Group 3 has me in a silly, goofy mood. 10 of Wands. Group number 4. 10 of Wands. There's too much shit in your energy for this thing to come in anytime soon. That's first thing that I'm picking up on. It's almost like, but it's stuff that you can easily get rid of. Like, I will say that. I am picking up on that. Like, it's stuff you could easily get rid of, but it's going to take you some time to get rid of it at the same time. So how long is it going to take you to get rid of unnecessary responsibilities, people, like just unnecessary energies? I feel like if you haven't identified what these unnecessary energies are, maybe that's your first step, to identify what these unnecessary energies are in order to eliminate them. If you have, how long do you think it's going to take you to eliminate these energies? That's how long, that's the timing of this thing. There's literally no space for this thing to come in right now. That's the only problem. It could come in tomorrow if those energies were eliminated, but there's no space for it. It's like a lot needs to be cleared out first. So if you know there's a friend that you're like, I don't want to spend time with this friend, they suck my energy. If there's a partner, you're like, I know I want to break up with this partner. If there is a job, you're like, I know I don't want to do this job. My plan is to leave this job. Whatever you have plans on ending, or you have this intuitive, strong sense of like, I need to end this. And especially if you already know, because you already know, you will know intuitively. If you already know that before you get whatever this is you're asking about, that you don't want certain people or certain things in your life, the answer is there. When are you going to get it? When is it going to happen? When you clear that energy that you know you want to clear before. It's like you might have even said that to yourself: before I get into a relationship, I want to make sure this friend is not around. Before I get this job, I want to make sure that I'm broken up with my partner that I'm not happy with. Before I get this opportunity, I want to make sure that I've cleaned up my habits, quit something, you know, like whatever that is it. Six of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Something needs to end. This is ready to come in like yesterday. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. I don't know. I'm in a very weird mood. This is ready to come in. As soon as you clear that energy, as soon as you end whatever, and you know yourself, it's like, before this comes in, I ideally don't want this in my life. And the universe is like, okay, bet. I'll wait. The universe is like, okay, I'm waiting. So that's your answer. Thank you, group, for... See you later. Okay. Group 5. The Fool. Aha. Aha. Why? That's Mickey Mouse. Aha. It's coming through. I don't know if that's relevant for someone. The Fool. The Fool. When? I think this is gonna be a little stinker. I think this is doesn't want you to know when. Two of Cups. Honestly, you are an energetic match to this. Like, love that buzzword. Let's just drop it there. You are an energetic match to this thing, whatever it is. And so it's just a matter of chaos and a matter of it kind of aligning. You don't need to do anything to get this at this point or to make this happen. There's nothing that is required of you, group. Yeah, you might be thinking that you need to do something or you need to make some sort of a decision. You literally don't need to do anything to get this or to get to the point. It's more like the universe needs to kind of adjust itself now. And it's a little bit chaotic on when you're going to... It's kind of undecided. It's just going to happen when it happens. Oh. That is not a definitive answer. I'm very sorry. That is not a definitive... The Fool. Again. That's just... They're saying also, like, don't think that you're doing something wrong. You're literally done. Your work with this is done. So timing, they're not ready. Sorry, they can't give it to you. No timing. They're just kind of like, you're just supposed to go out and like live your life without it, and it's just going to kind of drop into your lap. And I feel like the only thing that you need to challenge right now within yourself is that without this thing, you're not whole, or that there's something wrong with you without this thing, or without reaching this destination. Don't see there's a real need to just know that you're whole and complete without this job, without this person, without this situation. And it is going to be purely random when you're going to get it. It's kind of random. It's kind of just whenever the stars align and whenever things kind of come together. But it's you're an energetic match to this thing. So you're really advised to just go enjoy your life, do whatever it is that you do, maybe like do whatever feels right in the moment, live in the moment as much as you can, and this thing is just going to happen on its own. But they're not going to give you timing. So that's what I have for you, group number 5. Group number 5. Thank you so much. I am in a very weird mood. I'm going to go. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for sticking around for this short reading, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.